Hello friends, we are good in identifying others' mistakes, but when you have been asked to correct those mistakes, always we step back. Good morning friends, my name is Prashant and welcome back to my channel. One more short and interesting story which I am going to tell you today is about a young painter. There lived a painter in a village. He was known for his beautiful paintings. He always used to do the paintings of nature and great people, and he used to sell those paintings in the market. That was his source of income. So this he used to do it on a regular basis. So once he decided he has to do one of the beautiful painting which he has never done in his life. So he thought he completed his painting, but after seeing that painting, there was one thing which was running in his mind. That is, when he see that painting, he was missing something in that painting which he could not identify. So he thought that, okay, let me ask people about this. So he decided to go to his friend and ask him what is that one thing which is missing in this painting. So he reached his friend, and when he met his friend, he said him that I have done a beautiful painting which I have not done in my life. But after seeing this painting, I can feel that I am missing something in this painting. So can you just help me out to identify what is that which is missing in this painting? But his friend saw the painting. He said that he was surprised because the painting was so beautiful that he could not identify any mistakes in that, and he could not see anything which is missing in that painting. So he said the same thing to his friend. So you being one of the best painter and you have done this painting, so I don't think there will be anything which is missing in this painting, and this is completely a perfect painting according to me. So again his friend painter insisted his friend, asking if you can help me out to find out what is that missing. But his friend said that I am unable to find it out, but I can suggest you one thing. What his friend suggested is, you can take this painting and meet one of the saint, a wise saint who lived in this village, and he may help you out to identify what is the one thing that is missing in this painting. So as per his friend's instruction, he took the painting and went to the saint. So after meeting the saint, he showed the painting and asked him the same thing. So he asked the saint that I have spent a lot of time and I have put a lot of effort in doing this painting, and I made this a beautiful painting, but I can see that there is something which is missing in this painting. Can you help me out to identify it? But even saint was surprised to see that, because even he could not make out what is that one thing which is missing in that painting, because it was such a beautiful painting which the painter has did. But what saint said is, okay, I cannot identify what is missing in that, but I can help you out with a solution for this. Then he said, okay, you can do one thing, take this painting and just hang it on a wall in that kingdom, and whoever see, you can just write a note next to that painting stating that please check this painting, and if you find any mistakes, please mark with a pen. So he hanged that painting on the wall, and he left the note over there. Next day when he visited, he saw there were so many marks which were there on the painting. So he was shocked to see that, because he was expecting at least one or two things which he might be missing. But when he saw the painting, it was completely filled with so many marks, because people thought that so many things were missing in that painting. But after he brought that again with those marks to the saint and said him, see, actually I thought that I'm missing something in this, but when I left a note on that, so I can see so many marks on the painting. He was unable. He was in the confusion. He was unable to understand what is exactly has happened. Then the saint smiled and said him, okay, you do one thing. You can do one more beautiful painting. This time we will change a note. So they hang that painting on the wall, but instead of writing on the wall just to identify mistakes, they even added saying that identify the mistakes and please do the corrections required. So after one day, when he went back again, saw that there were not even a single mark which he can find in the painting. So he came back and said the same thing to the saint. Here, the understanding from the story is, in the first when he hanged that painting on the wall and asked to do the corrections, there were so many people who were ready to identify the mistakes in that painting. But in the second time, when he asked to do the corrections, there were not even a single mark which he could find. So dear friends, in our life, it happens the same. So when it comes to identify mistakes, everyone come upfront and they start telling, okay, this is your mistake and this is your mistake. But when the time comes to correct those mistakes, nobody comes in front of us. So hope you understood this story and stay tuned for many such videos in future.